Congratulations on getting your offer from UTD. You have
Thank
applied.
you.
Yeah, you have. When you came to me, basically, you were a bit scared at that time. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great about getting this admission into UTD. As you said, in the beginning, I was a bit scared and I didn't know about the process. So yeah, I got the complete guidance from you, and this really helped me to go to my dream college with the dream course.
Great. So let's start off. My first question to you is basically, while exploring different consultancies, you what made you feel that I study abroad was the right one choice for you?
I did visit few consultants before, so over there it was more, they were pushing me towards their particular universities, which was their choice. And I came across one video which you posted on social media, and I think we had a brief call for like around 20 minutes. Whatever you said was very convincing to me, and I got the confidence that you'd be there and guide me throughout wherever I wanted to go, and that is why I chose study abroad. And it's a good decision which I made.
Can you describe your overall journey with our team throughout your US application?
Initially, there was a weekly connect with the team. So there was complete updation from both the sides, from my side and their side as well. So initial process was the application process where we were shortlisting colleges and courses. So this was done based on the inputs given by me as well as the suggestions given by you, that is your team. So as you guys are more experienced in this field, you would know like where would I fit, where would I be taken. And so these inputs were given, and based on that, the application were put out to various schools. So based on that, my resume, my SOP, and all the things were ready, and it was all completely helped with your team. Using your team's help only, I was able to do that. And post application, I getting the I-20 from the college, and applying for the visa was completely again done by your team, which is like an end-to-end process, and I guess that really helped and saved a lot of time for me.
Can you just describe your experience working with an agent earlier in comparison to that working with I Study Abroad?
Sure. So the consultants and the other team were not really approachable, and I could really call you at any time and you would pick my call and talk to me, but it is not the same case over there. And most of my questions were unanswered over there. And it was more like where my interest was not really valued, and it was basically their own choice and their own path. But over here it is totally different, because your team is very approachable. I can make calls and drop messages anytime, and my opinions were valued and taken into consideration, and that is why this is totally different from other consultants.
How did your experience with them shape your expectation with I Study Abroad?
When I initially went to IDP, they gave me a set of 5 colleges, and they were forcing me to go right there. And I was not ready. I was not allowed to explore other options, the locations and stuff. It was just these 5 schools, and I had to go there. Is what they were pushing me completely. But that kind of was not really what I was expecting, because none of it was like my ideal college. So when I came to study abroad, my expectation was that I should not be restricted to whatever is said, and I need to give my own voice and preference, and that should be considered. And that was my expectation, and it was completely taken, and UTD was suggested, and you helped me with it, and I got my admit right now.
Can you also tell us basically can you go a bit in deep in terms of the process of shortlisting? How did your mentor assist you in the shortlisting?
So the process of shortlisting was very exhaustive. It was not a thing which happened in one day. It definitely took a lot of days. So selecting 5 schools. Out of the 5 schools, there were like 2 safe universities, 2 reach universities, and a dream university. So this was completely done based on my past experience, my grades, even though it was low. So considering that, and my skill set and my wants and what's my interest, so all this was taken into consideration, and schools were selected. Again, the schools once selected, I had made multiple changes where I wanted to change one particular school to another school, and that was definitely considered, and it was considered, and I finally I applied to UTT in the last minute only. So it was helped, and I got it.
So you were given a one school guarantee as part of your contract. How did that shape your decision with the IE study abroad and the shortlist?
So the one school guarantee which was given from the contract definitely gave me a lot of confidence, because I was on the safer side. I was guaranteed to a college, any college, and that would like sort my entry to the country. So this gave me a lot of confidence to try out different schools and many competitive colleges just for the sake of trying. And also this one school guarantee which was given by IE Study Abroad, it for a person like me who came with no knowledge about this process, and who was I was very naive and scared about this whole process. But this one school guarantee definitely gave me a lot of complete guidance and confidence that someone is there to take care, and I can go ahead with this particular.
Again, going back to your work experience, you had extensive work experience, right?
Yeah.
Though you had a low GPA, you had extensive work experience. How did you feel getting an admit from UT Dallas, which is ranked 38 for finance program in USA?
Definitely, yes, I did have a low GPA. And my work experience, it's pretty exhaustive, where I've worked in various fields. So considering these two facts, I was very skeptical to apply to this particular college. As you said, it's at the 38th rank, which is great according to the ranking. But once I got the admit, it was a very happy news that I really felt I'm going to the right place, and this would have been possible just with your help with the SOP and essays, and the full application process was completely monitored and helped by your team. So that's one of the major reasons why I got in, and I'm very happy right now. I'm very excited about it.
How would you advise people who are in a similar academic challenges, who are facing similar academic challenges to you, and aspiring to study overseas to a good school? What would be your two bits to them?
Yeah, one of the things which the mistake I made, and I don't want them to make, is that in case you're planning, just go for it and take a decision, and do not wait for a long time to think about it. I mean, make your decision calculated, but then if you've decided, just go ahead and definitely join study abroad, IE Study Abroad, so that your process will be sorted. But do not overthink about it and delay it for any reason.
By the way, did you feel that our team was approachable and available whenever you needed them?
Yeah, definitely your team was very much approachable, because me being a person with a lot of doubts and clarifications, I would definitely ring the team or message them very frequently, and I would get very immediate responses to that particular doubts. And definitely they were approachable.
By the way, is there anything else that you about part of the service that stood out to you particularly as helpful and unique?
One of the best things is that my personal mentor, Mr. Vijay, was excellent, and he gave me the complete confidence. Since the day one, I've been trusting him, and that was something which was very much the outstanding part, where it was a very personal connect, and he guided me completely. I would say that is the thing which stood apart from other consultants.
Would you recommend IE Study Abroad to any other students, your friends, family? If yes, what would be your biggest reason behind the recommendation?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend my the friends and relatives or whomever. So the reason would be that again, like, their opinions would be considered, and definitely they'll be getting a guaranteed school and entry into that particular country, and there's an end-to-end process help which is being done, and that would be very sorted for them and completely guided.
Great. Thanks a lot, Vijay. Thanks a lot for taking your time and coming for this interview. Really appreciate it. Right?
Yeah.
And best of luck with your next steps. I believe you are working with the visa team.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
How is that coming along?
It's going well. So I have my visa in the next week. That is on 7th April. Visa interview. So yeah, preparing for that.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thanks a lot, Vijay. I'll be finishing this interview now. Okay.
Yeah, sure.